During the last month, I have made several videos, not only sharing, but actually breaking down many brand new platforms and their tokens for all of you, several of which I myself am invested in. And since that time, they have earned life-changing profits, not only for yours truly, but for many of you also. And they are still very, very small with minuscule market caps, and they are still unknown by the masses, which is why this will very likely be the last review of such kind that I ever make on this platform. Now you're probably asking yourself, if that's the case, then why is this the last one? And my answer is, that's a very good question, and it is one that I will be answering directly as soon as we're done with this video here. This is the star of our episode, and we're going to be taking an in-depth look at him, his supply, his tokenomics, his backers, everything. Okay, and you're going to be surprised. But first, make sure you hit the like button, the bell notification, and subscribe. That is for your benefit, gentlemen. Now, this video is brought to you by BuyFi, the fastest growing exchange in the world. There are several reasons why this is the case. Number one, with BuyFi, you're able to buy coins and tokens that are not available on Coinbase or Crypto.com. When you sign up for your own account using my official link in the description of this video, you're going to earn rewards to the tune of over $8,000 that you can use to buy even more crypto. Okay. On top of that, you are going to save 10% on all of your transaction fees for as long as you have an account. Okay, that's just the beginning. Even bigger than that second thing, now there's futures trading, spot trading, and lastly, trading bots to help you with your investments. Okay, these are all tools. Another reason why, over 1 million investors in over 150 countries. Another reason, award-winning Forbes magazine. That's right, the Forbes magazine has chosen us as the best exchange for crypto assets. Creating brilliance together. Come to our networking events, i.e. network with other investors, develop new skills and relationships. Not just money for right now, but beyond now, the future. Trade anywhere, download the app. Google, Apple, everywhere, Windows. This is our boy right here, KEKIUS Maximus. Okay, now you can see Elon Musk called him amazing, the richest man in the world, that is. And it got over 8.3 million views. This is a tweet, and over, look at this, 8.3 million views on Twitter, and then over 34,000 likes. I mean, you can't have better promotion than that, can you? And look down here, you can see his ticker symbol, and then the total supply, which is 200 billion, which is a hell of a lot of fucking tokens. 200 billion, 200,000 million. Then the official address down here. I'm going to leave the address in the description, okay, because it's not .com. You can see here K Maximus and Elon. So this is basically, I don't have proof, but for lack of a better term, this is pretty much Elon's token. He's already the richest man in the world. He's got Dogecoin. He's helped propel Dogecoin into the top meme coin on the face of the earth. Now look right here. Community developments and future goals. Down at the bottom, gentlemen. Following, supporting Elon across the universe. And then down here, you can see here, crown yourself in meme glory with KEKIUS. It's got the community, X, Telegram. Now, as of today, Saturday, January 11th, you can see the price per token. It's up 423%. Now, I do own some. I bought them Wednesday afternoon. I think I was making a video. I took a break. Anyway, It's up 420% to date right now. Just to date. 400%. And then look at its market cap, 382 million. Then you can see the trading volume over the last 24 hours, 19 million, all in the left-hand corner, gentlemen. Now look, over the last week, it is up over 51,000%. 51,000%. Before you clicked on my thumbnail, have you even heard of KEKIUS Maximus? Had you? Really, had you? Let alone own any of it. Look at this. Just under 52,000% all time. It is up over 47,000%. Now the kicker behind we could stay here all day on this rate of returns, but look, it's not even a week old. Came out on the 7th. Yeah. This is why you need to support the fucking channel. No, I'm never going to tell you to buy anything, but I will say and remind you that the richest man in the world is one of its main backers. So if that doesn't quell your fears, I don't know what will. This is normally where I tell all of you to support the channel, but I'm not going to do that this time. Just not. Because if everything that I've shown you doesn't make you want to contribute back to the channel, then I don't think anything will. All of my life I was taught from a young boy to work hard, to not only work hard, but to be an asset to others, to always be an asset to others. And as a middle-aged man, I know that the world has changed for the worse. Men don't move like men anymore, and women, the women we have today are the lowest quality in the history of womankind. They're all selfish, entitled whores. And when I say all, the vast majority, 9 out of 10. There are exceptions to the rule, but they're so minuscule in number that they don't even fucking count. And there's no way that all of this can't seep into cryptocurrency. I mean, if anything, it's more prevalent here than anywhere else in the world, because we're talking money, greed, fast money, scamming, stealing, robbing, manipulation, deception, coercion. Every evil attribute that men have is on full display in this space. So why in the world would I ever think that I would be able to teach people how to make money in it, and that they would be so grateful that they would actually contribute back? No, really, I think about that. And luckily for me that I do not depend on any of you or on YouTube to pay any of my bills or to maintain my lifestyle. Because to be honest with you, none of you contribute a goddamn thing to this channel. None of you. When I say none of you, I mean less than 0.5% of all of my viewers over 3.5 years. And to those of you that have, thank you. But to the rest of you that have watched more than one episode and learned and invested and made money, fuck you. That's what I said, and I mean that. And I have every right to, because you're completely fucking worthless to me. You're parasites. If this is how humanity is going to keep going, we're all going to be in a world of shit. For those of you that don't know, I live in San Francisco, the shoplifting epicenter of the world. I'm going to show you something. And before I forget, fair use.
San Francisco businesses fed up with crime. One sandwich shop owner is calling for action after he says he was attacked outside his store. He says he yelled at a man to stop urinating on his trash can and then was sucker punched. His Instagram post about the incident has now gone viral.
I'm fed up with this goddamn city. It's like, I can't just be outside and just running a business without getting punched in the goddamn face. It shouldn't be this way at all. Like, this isn't how our city should be.
Now, it's not clear what was said before the altercation or whether there's even video of it, but San Francisco police have said they are investigating. It comes as some stores are locking up everything from coffee to frozen food to try to combat theft. Our Kyung La visited one Walgreens that's hit by shoplifters more than a dozen times a day. It happened 3 times while she was inside.
Richie Greenberg walked into a San Francisco Walgreens when he saw in the frozen food section this.
Chains, heavy chains that went from padlock to padlock on both sides of the doors, and this was bizarre, something I'd never seen before. This is just more icing on the cake, telling us that rampant crime has become a regular part of life.
So typical that in the 30 minutes we were at this Walgreens, we watched 3 people, including this man, steal.
Did that guy pay? Did that guy pay? He didn't pay.
Walgreens says this Richmond neighborhood store with aisles of products like mustard locked behind plexiglass has the highest theft rate of all their nearly 9,000 U.S. stores, hit more than a dozen times a day. When thieves turned to cleaning out ice cream and frozen burritos, workers grew so frustrated they resorted to the chains. They were ordered down by corporate because of the negative messaging. But Walgreens isn't the only retailer impacted in San Francisco.
Now, shoplifting has always been a major problem in San Francisco historically, but since the pandemic, it is exponentially worse. We've already had so many stores closed, and now we've got even more bad news. Watch this. Pay close attention. And I'm going to show you how this connects with non-supportive viewers that take and never give.
With graffiti covering the windows and the front entrance still boarded up, this Walgreens in the Potrero Hill neighborhood is one of 12 locations closing for good across San Francisco.
No, we need this. This is the closest pharmacy.
Remember, it was only 2 months ago when a car rammed into the front entrance of this location. Construction crews at the time said it was an unsuccessful attempt at breaking into the ATM and part of a concerning trend in the Bay Area.
It's disheartening, to say the least, yeah.
In a statement, Walgreens called the closures necessary and said increased regulatory and reimbursement pressures are weighing on our ability to cover the costs associated with rent, staffing, and supply needs. Although the company made no mention of crime or shoplifting as the reason, neighbors say they see it all the time.
I mean, I get it. I've seen horrible things happen in here. Like people stealing things, just coming in with bags and just going into their bag. I've seen kids, I've seen homeless people doing it, I've seen people that seem like they don't need to be doing it.
The Potrero Hill location is the same one, tied to a major Walgreens crime spree over the span of several months last year, which resulted in the arrests of 8 suspects, some as young as 12 years old. San Francisco police said the group is accused of committing 23 thefts over 4 months, stealing more than $84,000 in Walgreens merchandise.
We need this. We need this. We need this, you know, just in case we don't feel good and we want to send our kids down to get toilet paper, soap, all that good stuff. It's sad.
The closures include the same location on Market Street, where Banko Brown was shot and killed by a Walgreens security guard in April of 2023, during what police called a shoplifting incident.
I mean, toothpaste is locked up. I get it if like really high price items are locked up, but now it's like pretty much everything. And the people that work here are really jaded, rightfully so.
And Walgreens confirmed with us that all 12 of these locations will close between February 24th and the 27th.
I know that you're thinking to yourself right now, well, I don't live in San Francisco, I don't care. I know that 99% of you don't. Most of you have never even been here, but the thing about it is that everything that starts here, it spreads out throughout not only this country, but the entire world. Technology-wise, politically, sexually, any and everything. Look at history. And the thing about it, there was one thing when these stores were dealing with a few shoplifters a day, but when you got 20 or 30 people going in the store stealing from them every day, sometimes more than that, no business can be sustained. And you don't live here, but I do, and I'll tell you something. Most of the people that are shoplifters are white. They're white drug addicts. They're either on crystal meth, cocaine, or fentanyl, or heroin. And they steal the most and the biggest ticket items. I say that to say this. Most people in this world are racist. I accept that. I'm not a racist. I judge everyone based on their individual merit. It's the way I was raised. Therefore, I'm a classist. And I know that most of you, as far as class goes, are beneath me. And it is what it is. I used to think Black Americans and Latinos had a lot in common. I mean, most of my life, up until the last few years, we got so flooded with so many illegal aliens here, they let you know that they don't like Black people. They like wearing Michael Jordan shoes and dressing like Black Americans, but they do not like Black Americans. So therefore, I don't like most of them. Again, not racist. This is class. Now we've got Asian gangs, specifically those in and around China, bringing in fentanyl that is killing people daily. It is like the Walking Dead here in my city, every day. It has never been like this before. Last but definitely not least, you have Black Americans who are men and women who are at war with each other, who cannot do anything productive together because they choose not to, so I have to separate myself from people that share my reflection. It is what it is. It is my personal belief that all groups of people are shit. Every group on this planet is shit. You have individuals that are good people, but every group as a whole, from my life experience, they're all trash. Take it how you want it. And what we're looking at right now is Ledger, which is one of the leading worldwide manufacturers of crypto cold storage wallets. If you don't have one yet, get yourself one. I know that 80 to 90% of you do not have one, which is insane to me, but that's also why I'm talking about it. They're based in Paris, France. They ship all over the world. Your crypto goes with you. No one else can take it from you. Do not leave it on any exchange for an extended amount of time. It's not safe, and it damn sure it's not smart, so don't do it. And what we're looking at right here, gentlemen, is my very own ledger. Okay, this is mine and mine alone. And aside from the coins that I have that are being staked at the moment, everything that I own is in this one piece of equipment. And it's worth a hell of a lot more than tens of thousands of dollars. If you broke into my house right now, I'd have to delete you for even touching it. And I would. So don't touch it. Don't even come to my house. But no, everything. It's right there. And if you lose it, as long as you have your seed phrase, you still have it. So take that. And the reason that I'm wearing gloves is for one reason only, because I do not touch my cards. Before I'm handling cards, which is what I was doing before I pulled out my ledger, I always have on gloves. And as you can see, life is numbers. Men lie, women lie, numbers do not lie. I love crypto. Say that one last time. Men lie, all women lie, but numbers don't lie. And now you've got the app. You can do everything in the app. Buy, sell, stake, everything. It's in the app. You literally have your very own bank. It doesn't get any better than this. The link is in the description. If you receive value for this video and for my channel as a whole and you want to contribute back, you can do so with any stable coin to our address in the description. If you don't. From here on out, we're all news here on YouTube, and only our loyal viewers and supporters are going to get the best of what we have to offer. Till next time, get in there and make it happen.
Lastly, I want to wish my son a happy birthday. I love you. I miss you. I hope to see you very soon, and I want you to know that you are my inspiration for all of this.